Hello, it is I, Beyond a Hero, back with another video. One of the best things about Skylanders is that their catchphrases can be able to express their personality immediately. Catchphrases are really important in Skylanders, as they have to be able to express their personality through them. Good examples include Drill Sergeant's License to Drill, Echo's Let's Make Some Noise, and Griller Drillers, if there's a drill, there's a way. But with every good catchphrase, there are some terrible ones. So today, I'm going to be looking at every game and tell you guys what, in my opinion, the worst catchphrase from each game is. So without further ado, let's just get straight on the list. For a representative from Spyro's Adventure, I had two options: Gill Grunts, Fear Fish, and Dino Rang's Come Rang or Shine. But then it hit me, Gill Grunt's catchphrase at least makes sense, because the enemies are going to fear the fish anyways, because Gill Grunt himself is a fish man. But Dino Rang, it makes no sense at all. It's a play on words on Come Rain or Shine, but the Rang representing the boomerangs just make no sense in the catchphrase whatsoever. In fact, none of Dino Rang's moveset even has something to do with boomerangs raining from the sky. Otherwise, the catchphrase would have made at least some sense. The only real saving grace to the catchphrase is Dino Rang's really well voice acted Australian accent. Otherwise, I could have called it the worst Skylanders catchphrase. Because of how small the Skylanders Giants roster is, that means Activision had more time to decide what catchphrases these Skylanders should have, and naturally, most of these catchphrases are good. Shroom Boom's He Shoots, He Spores aren't that bad. It does actually make sense compared to Dino Rang's Come Rang or Shine. It fits his personality really well, but the thing is that the terrible spore pun kind of ruins the catchphrase for me. It's a decent catchphrase, but it's the worst from Giants in my opinion. While I understand the 8-leg segment of a catchphrase, nothing else makes sense to me. It's just a very odd catchphrase. Yeah, I just don't like it. Sorry. Kaboom may have done exceptionally well for me in Code First Impressions. His one insignificant detail is definitely his catchphrase. His catchphrase is so generic. It's just basically what he does, and then a conjunction at the end of it. There's honestly nothing I like about this catchphrase at all. A catchphrase I came up with, which is something that fits Kaboom way more than just boom time, is explode and reload, because that actually makes sense and it rolls off the tongue. Boom time? Just no. This is the worst catchphrase in the entirety of Skylanders, in my opinion. I adore Stormblade. She's definitely on my top 3 superchargers, but her catchphrase isn't anything special. It honestly makes no sense, her catchphrase, and the only thing I can understand is from when she says feather in the catchphrase, which is obviously referencing the fact that she's, well, a bird. Nothing else comes out of it afterwards. Ironically enough, this is actually my favorite catchphrase out of all the ones featured in this video, because the voice actor puts a lot of energy into saying that catchphrase aloud, and it gives her a lot of personality to it. So that's why I hate this catchphrase the least out of all the other catchphrases in this video. And generally, Superchargers had some pretty good catchphrases, so I'll give her a pass. While like literally any other sensei, Kingpin is too overpowered for his own good, Kingpin is actually my second favorite sensei, which is ironic considering that he comes from a starter pack, but I really quite like his personality as it's really endearing. There's only two problems I have with this guy. One, his design is pretty forgettable even though I like penguins, and two, his catchphrase is just a copy of Chills, and I don't really like that. Sorry, Kingpin. But anyway, that does it for this video. What are your least favorite catchphrases? I'm open to any opinions. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.